I want to talk about making friends as an adult. Welcome to episode 11 of the Shine with Carrie podcast. I'm super excited you guys are here. And I want to talk about making friends as an adult. I feel like we don't realize how difficult it is to make friends as an adult. And especially as an entrepreneur adult, or even finding partnerships or anything at all. Like, it's work. As like friendships in general, and this is also why I say that one of my biggest green flags is if I find a man who has a good friend group. And the reason why is because like you have to be intentional when it comes to making friends. I made a commitment at the top of the year that I was gonna make more friends here in Denver so I can explore more and go more places and do more things. Or you can of course do it by yourself. So I do a lot of it by myself still now. And I need that push. Like one of the things I say is like it's sometimes super hard for me to just like leave the house. So being able to have like a group of friends that are like, hey Carrie, we're about to go to this thing, that helps me be able to make that push and that shift. One thing else that I will say is that I think for me it's like super important that when it comes to making friends as adults, that they get to know who you are and also like understanding some of your not so great places. So I'm a caller. Like I will call you up. But if you text me, you might hear from me like in a couple of days. So like I really am working on it because I know the importance of keeping the relationship alive. My best friend, I met her 3 years ago. I love her so much. I'm so grateful for our friendship. It literally means the world to me. But when I met her, she's a texter. She would send me these beautiful long messages and I would read it, but I wouldn't know what to say back. So the funny part is like, here comes Carrie and her AI, but I would use Whisper Flow to communicate my message back to her. It would clean it up, but it would be my words and I could be able to like push something out and be able to share it with the world and like be able to share it with them. So like that was like my way to be able to kind of like compromise with her. Also like being able to understand like when you have friends that your friends have their own love language and they have their own thing that they're trying to do and they're trying to build. So being able to say like, hey, this person's love language is acts of service, this person's love language is quality time. Like being able to listen to that and be able to like work on that, I feel like is something that's really important. It's something powerful. So I think one of the things that I like to think about is when it comes to like building friend groups and putting friend groups together, it's like one of the things that's really important is being able to ask yourself, what is your goals and what are your true intentions when it comes to building friends and having friendships? And then secondly, what are the things that you're doing to be able to keep those relationships fostered? Because as an adult and especially as an entrepreneur, it takes a bit more intention than it would not doing that. So I think that's the piece that's like really important is like you have to have that intention because you have to say like, hey, like this is a friendship that I want to foster, that I want to build, and I'm going to make sure that I take some time out to be able to do that. And I feel like for me, like I'm making new friends, I'm enjoying it. And I feel like when I think about my person, my divine beloved that my friend Michelle always talks about, I feel like one of the things that's important in that is that I want him to have a friend group. So if I want him to have a friend group, it kind of makes sense that I have a larger friend group too. Like I have my best friend Jess, I have my best friend Solera, and I'm making new other friends. And it's kind of cool because I'm like, okay, I'm building my own friend group. He's going to have his friend group. So then we have like these friend group hangouts when we're together. But it would be weird if I'm like, hey, I want my men to have a friend group. And then he's like, hey, my friends are coming over. Can you invite your friends? I'm like, I don't have any. That would be weird. One of the things that somebody told me a long time ago was, Carrie, when it comes to you thinking about the person that you want to be with and stuff like that, ask yourself, are you the person that they would want to be with? Are you doing the things that they would be attracted to and they're looking for? And I had to sit with them like, okay, if these are things that I want, he's probably looking at some of these similar things or something a bit different. So I think that was a piece that was really big for me. So one of the things that I'm always working on is how can I be a better version of myself? So when my person finds me, God has the right tools to give to be like, hey, your girl is here, she's over there, she's ready for you, she's this, she's that, she has all of the pieces lined up, and then he's like, good to go, let me go see my woman type thing. I would love to know, and please DM me, send me a message. I would love to know, like, as an adult, as a potential millennial, or what generation that you guys are in, how do you foster and build friendships and relationships, especially as an entrepreneur? I know for me, mine is like trying to be super intentional about our relationship, making sure sure I'm checking in, making sure I'm also giving people opportunities to support me. Because I had a friend, we don't really talk much now, but I still love her to death. She was like, Carrie, give me an opportunity to support you. And I never really gave her an opportunity to support me. I think that's something that like I didn't think about in the time, but it's like I feel like that's an important piece. So like I'm also being able to say like, hey, this is some support that I need, and giving somebody the opportunity to do so. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. I will see you on episode 12. Isn't it crazy to think that we're on episode 12? I'm really excited to be able to share myself with you guys, and you guys get to be able to kind of see how my brain works. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye, guys.